And we're back where you guys just left off. You were just settling down for the night. Back on the island after making a deal with Captain Raya, the captain of the Raya. And you guys are going to hang out here for a little bit longer to see what you can do about getting more of this mortar and the ability to make more. Dawn breaks. You all begin to wake up.
Yawn, stretch, grumble.
I'm still laying in bed yet.
Can I pray on the choices I've made?
Can you what?
Pray on the choices I've made?
You can. Go ahead and make a religion check.
I'm up.
I am
Kick your brother, make turkeys up.
shapeshifting into a Worgen.
Okay. The Worgen or just a Worgen?
Can I focus on this?
The Worgen.
Would you consider praying focusing on it? Can I use focus?
Yes. Yes.
Why
I'll
not?
allow that.
And religion?
Yes.
$15.
15. All right. You get a sense of warmth, and you certainly don't feel disapproval.
It's very
I feel very warmth.
I thought you said warmth. No,
I heard.
You're the warmth of my path.
You radiate wolf.
And
I enlighten you.
I will get up and go ship still there. I will.
You fucking kidding me? The ship is still there. Could have just slept on the ship.
I mean, it is in a slightly different spot.
Oh, okay.
Tides.
Oh,
It looks like they may have
last
moved.
night. They probably have left last night. After we went to bed.
they
I'm
didn't
gonna
say
go-
they had stuff that they wanted to do.
How close were they to the shore?
A little closer than they were before. They're about 100 yards.
Shouting distance?
Yeah.
Do I see anybody moving on deck?
You do see some forms moving, and in fact, you see a boat being lowered into the water.
Okay.
Is it
I will
the
wait for the boat.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check on the book that I'm reading?
Sure.
Did you get up and just read more?
Yep.
He read till I passed
I
out.
am helping.
Right, so I passed out, and
6.
then I got up and I
Okay.
changed forms. That's a 18.
Okay. And Perske, what did you get for helping with the Arcana check?
I got an 8. I'm helping.
Little magical tree.
Tree, would you like
Perfect.
to tell me?
It is made of paper.
I heard licking is a really good way of
That
learning.
if one did not help much either.
Does the
Would you
tree
like
have
to,
a tongue with
describe?
like it?
How you look?
Yeah, I will. So I am a burgundy. My height doesn't change, right?
Oh, it changes.
Oh, it changes too?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So, give me a second.
Otherwise, it'd be kind of worthless to, try to blend in with gnome society at 6 foot
Sorry,
6.
I was thinking minor illusion.
Ah,
That is not correct.
even that, your illusion would be...
You're kidding me. You just got giantism. It's okay.
Watch what you're talking about.
That is way different. Shit sticks, Batman. Alright. So I turned into a 8-foot 4-inch 350-pound Worgen, burgundy skin.
Did you turn into Cap?
No, I turned into the Worgen. But yes, I turned into
Yes.
Yeah. The one and only.
Why the hell not? When you look at the skin, it looks like it is, or when you look at the fur, you can tell that it's burgundy, but it's certain parts of it looks like it's been stained from multiple years of combat because I studied him for
You did, in
a
fact.
little while. With this, can I change the appearance of my clothes as well that I'm wearing, or no?
No.
They just grow with me then? Or
Nope.
so they've ripped.
You can minor illusion some clothes.
No, I can't.
Except somebody got rid of minor illusion.
Yep.
We watch Felix change. Oh God, I don't want to see that.
No, I really feel like it's a
Yeah,
whole
so-
situation.
See, he doesn't want to see it either.
It's fine.
There's something wrong with your clothes? You seem to have lost them.
Did you go streaking on the beach in the middle of the night?
Sun's out, buns out, baby. No, I haven't felt this.
I couldn't agree with you more as I am wearing just a loincloth for most times.
Why the hell are you so big now? Right? Why do you look like why are you a warden?
Are you sweating, sir?
Nah.
He's got air conditioning in his room.
It's very, very heat reflective in here.
Is he resistant to fire? Because
Yes.
tiefling?
I am
This
not.
this actual form holds a fond and dear memory. I've only seen this form one other time. But
A good person you met?
you could say that. A close. Met in a is kind of a loose translation. So
We're gonna have to talk about this some other time. I'm very curious now.
Well, are you going to help us set up a workspace? Or are you good?
whenever you're ready.
Or did you want to guide the ghosts into the cave that you found to help get the anvil?
So the rowboat does now reach shore. And stepping out first is Captain Raya.
Yeah, I can help them. I can still swim in this form, right?
Yes.
Even
Smell
though
Yes, you can.
The smell of wet dog. is in the-
Worgen do have a swim speed.
Yeah, I just
So yes.
okay.
You don't suddenly lose the ability to think. I know Cav can't swim.
He has a great fear of water.
Yeah.
So
Your mind doesn't change. You just
I just wanted to make sure that because I
that
was
body just sinks to the bottom.
Well,
that's fine.
Doggy paddle.
What other ghosts came with
So
Raya?
there are 6 ghosts. They're not ones you might have seen a couple of them just around over there. None that you immediately recognize.
Is the guy that
Nope.
damn it.
Good morning.
They look to be deckhands.
How are they out in the sun? No, never mind. Scratch that, never mind. They're not.
They're not packers.
No, I got confused. They were at a actual port city, and they probably didn't want people to see the ghostly forms running around the ship, so never mind. Scratch that question from the rule
Are
book.
these our helpers today? Are you staying or are you...
Oh, I'm certainly coming with.
Perfect.
But yes, they are.
Wonderful. Well,
You want to...
do they have tools? Or do they have the ability to use tools?
They can touch anything need be.
We do need some trees felled. Just to make a little extra room for a workshop over by our camp. And then
I
we'll
take
get some...
this.
Well, I will walk up to Hawthorn and ask him, would you like to come see the underwater city that we found?
Yeah, I would highly enjoy that. Thank you.
And I'm just going to slowly, because I believe, how tall are you? How tall is...
6 foot.
Oh, I'm taller than him.
Yeah.
You can just brush his head with your
You and
hand.
Idham are not
Which
the
of
tallest.
you is...
How tall are you?
8'4"?
I think I'm like 8'10".
That's fine. I'm still taller than the tree. So I can just slowly put my arm around him and go, come this way.
You should be scared.
You were. Oh my god.
As the tree... What?
Idham's taller than Cav.
That's sort
That's
of horrifying.
All right.
That's crazy.
It's alright, if I play Baza again, I'll tower over everybody.
Well, Nate wanted to make him 10 feet base, but I was like, that's a little too tall. That's a little husky. So I was like, let's.
He's not from Honda.
Exactly.
Not one of the husky boys.
He's not one of the boys.
Exactly.
How many? So 6, not including
6
Raya.
and the captain.
Technically, he is. He's a descendant of Hanlin.
Yes. But he's not of Hanlin.
It's a rite of passage. We'll make him one. Don't worry.
How many do you think you will need to get the anvil out? Or is that dark being still down there?
I don't know. I think it might be kind of offensive to just throw something at these ghosts to see if they can catch it. What do you think?
I believe the dark being is still down.
I look at the ghosts.
Before I blinded the whole party.
They shrug. They straight up.
I'll just throw a rocket towards the second one on the left
Lenny.
side.
Catch.
I just have a rock that I, of course, picked up and was working on, and I'll just throw it to him.
So he misses, and it goes through his body. Another one reaches over and does catch it in his hand.
Keep it as a memento.
Laughs at the first one. He's
All right. I'll point at number 1, 2, and 4. You go help.
You're going to give us the gentleman who can't realize that he can catch things in his stomach.
That was number 3. He's staying with me.
I thought that was number 1.
That was the second one on the left side. So
Oh,
1, 2,
okay.
or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cool, you can have the guy that can't.
He won't get crushed by the falling trees.
You think?
Oh, he's solid. Crunch.
If we come back and you're covered with some sort of...
Ectoplasm?
Yes, we will know what happened to number 3. I would suggest not asking what his name is. I feel like he will not be around for too much longer. God, what was in this book? Shit.
They can help you with the cave exploring. Is the dark being still down there? Do you
Yes.
Yes.
Do we need to all go down there to help?
No, I
the
think
raiders?
as long as Hawthorn's with us and my brother
And we actually
decides
take his awful with us this time.
he can't.
You can drag him through the water. And he
Oh,
can
and you can
remove
just press
the
the
water from
meditation
his
his
wing.
water, right?
Well, and
Oh,
he can
that's
morph
right.
water off of his wings.
Let's pull it off
I
when
don't
we
think
get
he
out.
has a swim speed.
he doesn't.
Yeah, but we can drag him through, yeah?
Yeah.
You can use your trick on him instead of you.
Well, he doesn't have... You do have a swim speed.
Yep.
Why did you have to... No, you had a shit low constitution, so you cannot breathe. You can't hold your breath for so long.
Yeah,
That's
but we
what-
figured out that he could get through.
Because I can recycle.
Yeah.
And I can
With
help somebody
magic!
swim, too. I can
I
hold
don't
on to
breathe.
somebody. and
I can
help.
hold
He's
my
a
legs
tree.
for
He
3
sucks in
minutes.
water.
Actually,
Does Hawthorn float?
Hawthorn doesn't have to float.
Okay.
I can just hold on to him as we swim down.
We're all just link
You make a
arms.
good weight, don't you?
380 pounds, yes.
I was like, I don't breathe. I don't really need to float.
As a living construct, do I breathe?
I believe you selected the.
You are a living construct, you do not
Yep.
eat, drink. Oh yeah, it clearly says it right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Are you gonna be... Well, you should be fine. Like, I don't assume anybody...
I should have number 3 in his helpers to help.
You want the capybara?
I guess
last time...
I
last
do have
time,
to leave it.
the capybara literally stood outside with Oz's light.
Yeah.
Does it need to be fed?
I mean,
She
At
can
the-
feed herself.
at the end of the day, I mean, if... How big is your capybara? I think we've discussed this before.
Small dog.
Like,
or
little
medium
size of
dog.
one of my
than
dogs.
Snickers.
Okay, well,
Slightly bigger.
little
Snickers
dog...
is larger than Kona?
No, Kona's larger than
A
Snickers.
little larger than Kona.
Okay, so little animals, big animal persona, you could probably have it help you move some of the brush out of the way to get a clearer spot, because if you're trying to, you need it to be somewhat clear if you're going to be doing stonework. So, just put it to work.
If she'll help.
And what are you? Where will you be going, Captain?
Oh, I'm going into the city.
All right.
I guess you're the only
Do
one
beware.
behind.
This one likes to blind people.
It was one time. I love it how you jumped on his bandwagon. All right, doesn't matter. Let's go.
One time too many, brother.
There was a rock.
You're 6 feet tall, right? I would like to
I am
slap him upside the
5'10".
head.
Thank you.
Perfect. That's even better. I would like to slap him upside the head.
You should just put your elbow on top of his head and lean over.
I could do that, yeah.
Does she have a mini?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hello, cat.
So you guys are splitting up?
Yep. I'm staying back with 3 ghosts and a capybara and setting up the necessary stations I would need. What all would I need? Do I
Well,
need to start Googling stone horses?
you are quite certain that you're going to definitely going to need a figure. Probably going to need a forge, something to cook things, heat it up. So that's something you could get to building. You're going to need a lot of wood.
That's why we took the tree with us. Can't see him murder his relatives.
Do him a service.
And a good bit of space. You will have to sit there and study this anvil in order to make use of it as something other than an ordinary anvil.
Can I have the capybara? Will it listen to orders from me if I ask the capybara to do something? Will it listen to me and do
I
something?
don't know.
It's
Well,
your
it
pet.
speaks primal.
Don't you have comprehend languages?
Not right now. I'm still trying to do this before you guys leave. So
Idham's gonna go take another extended
Yeah.
rest real fast.
I don't think anyone listens to me.
It just follows you because you got food in your pocket.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
So,
I tend to sign out to it when I need it together.
what are you trying to?
I just want it together, like kindling, like sticks and
I was
loose.
directed to do that. I don't have Primal, but
Yeah,
she's
but
my
between
buddy.
the two of you are able to get her going and grabbing sticks and putting them in a pile.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
That's easy enough to accomplish.
And then 2 per tree, felling trees for the time being, stripping them for branches, and cutting up the logs.
Perfect.
If we are able to grab axes from either the ship or I don't know if we have our own supply.
Yeah, they've got some axes. In fact, they even have a saw.
Perfect.
One of the 2 people saws that they're gonna get going on. All right.
The stuff from that they gave us on the ship too, or in the boat too, just in case you.
So the rest of you head off towards where you found the entrance. And you arrive back at this stone wall, and it is currently closed. It's, for those that haven't been there yet, it's a smaller wall, and it looks like it's about 30 feet, and it is a small enclosure with a roof. There's water leaking out of a spot on it, and you 3 head on over to the totems like you did last time, and you place your hands and you channel your arcane energy in, and the door opens. And you step in, and you are back in the room with the pool of water in it.
Boy, that'll be fun. Again.
How far do you think the 2 chambers are from each other? Would we be able to guess from how far we had to go underwater?
That's a good question.
Could I do like a nature check or something to try and find out?
Well, you would guess that based on how far you had to swim, all said and done, it's probably about a quarter mile down.
Okay. So maybe something to consider later in the future is digging a hole there, but not right now.
That's fair.
Well, it's also assuming this is the only entrance.
Yeah, we
That's
didn't
fair.
do very
It's
much
the only
exploring
known entrance currently.
No.
because blindness.
There's still 2/3 of the island left to explore.
That's true.
And 3 other cities up on surface level.
That's true. Alright, well,
Did we know how many cities?
You were told by the thing that was the shadow
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
that there's a total of 4 cities up on top.
Does anybody not have a swim speed?
Wait. So does
So,
this city
could I
not
essentially-
count as one?
This was separate.
Oh, okay.
In my Worgen form, I will grab Az and jump into the water and start swimming down.
Okay.
can I help? Since
Yeah.
I think my swim speed is the same as my regular speed.
Is yours 15? I think yours is better.
My swim speed is 40.
Yeah, you were swimming way
So
faster because
it's-
mine's 15.
Yeah, it's because I'm half ice primal.
Yeah.
So I get the swim speed that's the same as my land speed.
So between you all, you're able to get down there and re-wick off Azazel's wings.
Do I need to spend magic to do the morph liquid both in the tunnel?
Can I use prestidigitation? Well, can I just use prestidigitation to dry him?
Yeah, you'll still need spend the 1 magic for your propulsion system.
Okay.
What did you say, Perske?
Needs to stop being wet, little hoe.
How did the ghosts and Raya get through? Did the ghosts just walk and Raya?
Yeah, the ghosts do just kind of float downwards, and Raya does swim.
Was there?
I'm not there.
There was a
Very
archway.
competently.
There was no door.
It was just
Right.
an arch down
Correct.
down the stairs to the
So,
level.
you all have now emerged. So the pool goes straight down, and then it has a U-bend at the bottom. You go up, and you re-emerge in another pool. And you're in about a 40 by 40 foot room with an archway. And from that archway is a short hill that leads down about 50 feet to where you can see a sprawling city. And the city looks to be entirely untouched. Yeah.
What's the visibility like?
Oh, it is dark.
So, transform, or I don't get different visions,
Nope.
right? Okay.
So is that being back to being spread out then?
We'll get to that
Basically,
in
the
a
way
moment.
transform, the way I see it works, is you don't change anything about yourself. You only look different.
Cool. That's-
Correct. Other than the base functional things of a race. So if you're a Valkyrie, you can fly. If you go to
Like,
a...
have fucking wings, yeah, you can fly.
Yep, you fly slowly, but
Yeah.
if you switch to an ice primal, while you don't gain true water breathing, you gain better. Same thing with the La Raza.
Do you think you
Huh?
can
Well, I don't know
control
that.
Yeah.
your daylight spell better than last time?
Yes, I also have a regular lantern if you'd like me to use that instead.
Where did
So, but
pull
as you
your-
guys are
I've
looking
had a
down
lantern.
from this
Oil.
archway, 50 feet down, you see this sprawling city. And in the city, you see dark shapes and a dark haze over the whole city.
Is the shimmer still there that we saw last time?
Yeah.
But we
That's
can just
not-
see
that's
more
dark.
dark hazes within the shimmer. Correct?
The shimmer was mostly in the upper one. There was a dark haze before too.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yep, down here.
Gotcha.
It was a darkness that
Okay.
was permeating the city.
But yes, I can control it better this time.
Well, if you have a lantern, just use your lantern.
Okay. I'm going to take out my actual lantern and ignite the
Just
true lantern,
stick it
not
in the
daylight.
ghost. And make the ghost a glow stick.
Shake the ghost. Pick one up.
Does that
Crack
make
the
him a
back,
ghost stick?
shake it.
That makes him a ghost stick.
A ghost stick.
Go stick.
We have to break him first. Shake him up, break it. There we go, we're good.
Okay.
And you do see up at the slight rise, you do see once again the shrine to Vulcus, or as the
Yes,
the
man.
being called it, Volcaria.
trying to stop freaking me out.
Alright, do I need to suppress it again like I did last time?
I think so. That worked. It worked last time for us.
I'm watching you play with that dice and I'm concerned.
I mean, we suppressed it the same way that we did with the bringing the town's illusions back, right? Speaking ancient.
I guess I could try that.
Yeah, because I don't think we tried it the first time
Mm-mm.
when we were here. Seeing that as a different effect.
Alright. I guess I will speak in ancient, or at least attempt to speak in ancient abyssal.
Okay.
And see if anything happens.
Okay.
Hello? Is there anybody there?
As you do so, you do see a rune over every door. It begins to glow, and then it turns black.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Alright. Different effect.
Anyone here? They might be hungry.
Is there any change to the bubble?
There is not.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to suppress it like last time. And piss whatever that was off.
I'm so scared. He's over there playing with his dice.
We are still at the top of.
Relax, he's still your fucking boyfriend. He's
We're
just a
still at the
dick.
top of
He's just a dick.
of the hallway. We should probably proceed down farther to see if these ruins. Your voice isn't traveling far enough.
I think it's true we could try
don't think that's the problem.
They are glowing a black.
Oh, they're glowing black. Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought you said they faded to black.
No, they're
They
glowing
glowed
black.
for a minute and then they.
Yep.
Well,
They're like shadow glow.
Yes.
Like
hopefully this
black
will
with
go
like the
better
white
than
outline
last
kind of thing. Like
Oh, you think you thought you were gonna do
Similar.
great? That would
Okay,
bring the
okay.
fucking mess.
Can I call out an ancient abyssal? I guess, should I stop?
well, I mean, we could try and see if like it glows more. And I mean, see if it has a
I was
different effect.
I was partially considering calling out to the creature we saw before.
I would
we
like
could try
to-
that.
and see if it
Let's see if
all.
that interaction.
I'm gonna turn while Gwen is
I'd
doing.
like for you to make 2 survival and 2 nature checks.
I would like to turn to Raya because I'm assuming she has seen what is going on.
Mhm.
Have you seen those runes before? Do those look?
No, I've never been here. Never been on the island.
But you've never seen anything like this.
The ghosts are with us.
They are.
I would like to look at the ghosts and ask them the same question. You guys are worthless.
Would I be able to focus? Since
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and then 2 survival, 2 nature.
Correct.
Can actually focus when we're not there.
And I call out an ancient abyssal, come out, wherever you are.
The runes
Was a toast.
a darker black.
I don't know if that's actually helping.
We're getting
No,
into
they're
Vanta
gonna
Black
stop.
territory now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop with that.
no one starts sticking limbs in there again. We know what happened last time with that.
Yeah. Oh gosh, okay. I guess someone be ready to back me up if I'm gonna go down and do this again.
I will slowly walk next to you
I'll
as we walk down, and hopefully the rest of. No, we're not going to do that.
No.
We're gonna keep.
I will
Ancient abyssal.
connect to you. I will.
No.
connect.
Stop. I have a plan.
Okay.
No, I want to die.
Sacrifice the tree.
If you want to move forward, you're more than welcome to. I need a tank to go forward. If no tank is going to go forward, I'm going to try to persuade the ghost to go forward.
That's
I am quite the tank.
If you go forward, we will back you up. But if you don't move forward, because I am not moving.
He's not moving. In
There are tanks in our party today. I am not moving forward. I am not playing a tank.
Fuck
You're
it,
not there.
I'll go for it. I'll be less of a pansy.
Of course, the one taking
It's awesome. Well, Azathel's a tank too.
But he's not moving.
You just tell him to and he
We
will.
also shouldn't be using. I don't like using the NPCs.
Alright, then you go first.
They're cannon fodder. We technically could. I have no relation to Ghosts 1, 2, and 4.
3 though. 3.
3's not with us. 3's with him.
You took 3, 5, and 6?
Yes.
Is it 3, 5, and 6?
That's
Well, no, I just
said.
assigned 1, 2, and 4 to him.
Yes.
Hooray.
All I'm saying is we have people who we could technically send. It might screw us over. They might not even go because the rolls that I do might suck. But if a tank goes forward, I will move forward. I've learned from experience from our last session. It's not beneficial for me to be forward.
Look at you learning things.
So if you're if you can move
You're
forward,
able to give them some good direction, and you're making some decent progress into, getting an area started to clear out here.
So Perske, are you moving forward?
I will move forward.
Cool.
I will take the first step. One small leap for dumbasses around. One big leap for me, because fuck it.
Hawthorn, how was your shadow?
How was my shadow?
Yeah, learn skills. What's your shadow?
Currently I have... Oh my God, you be less tiny. Okay, so currently I've got Hands of the Dead, so I can create a little area that kind of damages people.
No, on your skills.
Yeah, your learned skills. Just that says shadow with a number next to it.
On your main stats and skills page.
Apparently I don't understand what you're asking for.
Like a skill check.
I'll look... Yes, I am shadow, but what am I looking for here?
Go to your skills section, like your acrobatics and your praise.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
There's a shadow skill in the learned section.
He's a spirit.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. 4.
It is.
It's a 4. I think he said it was a 4.
He did.
So 4.
Okay. Just figuring out my options here. Last time I pushed at it with shadow, yeah?
Yes. And you pushed it back.
Yeah. And then it coalesced.
Oh, okay. Get off my ribs.
So, do we want to try that again?
We can, but yeah, we can.
Violently
I just would not recommend you doing it by yourself.
No, yeah. Want to be ready to step like that.
I can do shadowy things.
I'm really curious about these dark runes that keep
So
popping
I have a question. This probably won't work, but
Nothing ever works, it's fine.
if I'm assisting with a shadow and use shadow reach, could I, and let's say for instance I was resting my hand on Gwyneira, could I essentially use my shadow reach and allow for her to extend her hand through it?
No.
Okay. Just seeing because that has a 30-foot range. Then you would
That's
have to be
fair.
right next to it. Or closer to it.
I mean, it was still some distance down the hill when it did last time put itself together, but...
Yep.
That's fair.
Alright, shall we just do it?
Let's just do this thing. I will take the first step.
Alright. And both of you go ahead and make your shadow checks.
Can I say that I'm assisting Hawthorn?
Sure.
Just so I can add that extra 1 to it.
Sure.
23.
Ow, god damn it. Been rolling well all night and I rolled a 3. So 10?
Okay.
That sucks.
So
Okay, I got a 23.
the edge of the shadow does retreat just a little bit from the edge of the city.
But not very much.
Not very much.
Knock, knock, knock. Are you there? Not really, but...
I think we noticed a change, right?
You do.
I think that it's either gotten stronger, and it could be have gotten stronger from what we did topside.
Or the fact that it's in the dark.
Yeah, maybe you need to use your daylight again.
Alright, I will walk up next to them.
Is there a pillar
There's not.
where we are standing? Is there any sort of rock formation that can give me cover?
Not unless you're back in the room on the other side of the archway. You guys are currently exposed on the hill.
God damn
I am
it.
walking right
About
next
halfway
to
down.
Alright, I'm gonna extinguish the flame with my lantern, pull off the back, put my hand through and cast daylight.
Okay.
To project it.
Make an arcana check for me.
Sweet. Where's my good day?
It's a 9.
Rolls on a 1 this time, guys.
17.
There's a reaction.
You didn't suck.
Do this.
Alright, 17. So you cast Daylight out, and it shoots forward, and it hits the darkness like a solid wall. And in fact, it looks like a wall is beginning to coalesce over it.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. It didn't do that last time, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's not usually a thing that happens.
Can
but,
I roll
yeah,
a
I
shadow
wasn't
check
here
for
last
knowledge
time, so I
on if I
wouldn't tell
know
you.
Sure,
what might
yeah.
help with this?
Absolutely.
Please roll better. That was one number better. So it's technically 10 again because I didn't use
Okay.
assistance.
Can I?
So you are... If you had to put a feeling on it, in comparison to last time, you would say last time, you didn't realize it at the time, but now that you're feeling it now, last time it felt sleepy.
Oh no.
Last time it felt lethargic.
Motherfuckers awake, bitches.
Uh-oh.
So just continuing on doing what you're doing. Go ahead and do one more of each right now.
26 and
How does
a
that read?
18.
Okay, you're able to make a even more headway. You
10%.
have now cleared enough room that you
7.
could set up all 3
Oh.
parts,
70%?
and that you
Or
could
7%?
start to create a good area.
Can I start them? Can
I
I
think
start
it's 7%.
one of them scavenging? So furnace,
Right. Okay. Fuck.
at least just temporary. Could I just scavenge one for stones and use it to make like a
Yeah.
a very poor insulated, of course, but still at least temporary furnace?
Go ahead and make history, but I'll let you argue if you've got another skill that you'd rather use.
For
Knowledge of creation of this, how best to create this quickly. Should probably change history's name to something else, a slight bit more general knowledge.
Knowledge. Just knowledge.
Knowledge.
And I might, because learn skills used to be knowledge skills,
Oh, gotcha.
so that's
You're
why
not
I
better than knowledge.
changed that knowledge skill. But now that
nature for understanding thermodynamics.
I'll allow it.
Hey, there you go.
That's thinking with your head.
I've rolled with
Sucks.
advantage just because I'm assuming I'm just taking time to do all these
Yes,
things.
yes, yeah, absolutely. You've got minutes of time without any kind of
25.
It rolled a 19 that time.
25. Okay, cool. Yeah, you
So
figure you
rude.
can probably instruct them on how to get this done in about an hour. So,
I not all of them. I saw a few
Well,
of them do both.
yeah. Them using the singular non-gendered version, not the
Yeah.
all of the.
Who knows what this ghost looks like? And that was
Where is the shrine to Volcus? Where is it located? Is it outside the shadow dome?
it
No,
is
it was
well
inside.
Down
inside.
and
Okay.
then up.
Yeah.
Well, because when I thought
And
down
he
and up, I
was.
thought it was like on a hill, like out of
So
the
the
encompassed area.
entire. Wait.
What did Volcus got
Got it. Yeah, smithing and crafting.
So if this is the entire city here,
Mm-hmm.
it's about like this. The Shrine to Volcus is right up here.
Gotcha.
You all are here.
Okay,
up on a
gotcha.
slight hill
the
outside
skeleton
here.
went last time.
And there's cave wall all around.
Okay. Let's-
And the shadow
What?
takes that whole area.
Can the ghosts fly with lifting stuff while lifting stuff?
We don't completely know.
Because I mean, the ghosts could, if the ghosts aren't affected by the shadow, they could
Hang
just
on a second.
fly in and grab it.
Yeah,
Skeleton went
but-
last time.
but- this thing is more potent than it was last time.
It would probably detect it.
Not necessarily. It might actually end up possessing the ghost.
True.
That could be scary.
Now,
Think of that.
Oz,
Yeah.
Hey, let me get this correct. This is out of game. His feathers are literally daggers?
Not necessarily daggers, but they are metal.
So, like, he could rip one off and wouldn't bother him?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Az,
Yeah?
you want to do me a favor?
Maybe. Based on your tone, I'm not sure I'm going to like it.
Question.
Office time.
You're allowed to win.
Who with and where?
Well, depending on how this goes, maybe with me.
It might or might not degrade into shack time.
Just shacked up.
Would you mind, maybe, taking off one of your feathers and chucking it at the shadow wall there? I just want to see what happens.
He will
Because this
reach over
definitely
and
looks different than what
pluck
it was
one of
last
his
time.
feathers and shift it in his hand, and he'll throw it on in. I mean, he's trying to hit a city. It goes and it vanishes in. And so his feathers are not entirely metal, but they are feather up at the top, and
Okay.
they transition down
So
a
did,
little bit.
so
And as it passes in and lands, you watch as the darkness coalesces a slight bit around the actual feather part, and it, at this distance, it looks like it just dissolves
yeah.
down
So
to the metal.
this is not something we want to mess with.
No.
Did it?
I think
I'm not
we
there.
are-
I can't ask questions. Sorry.
I mean, that is for all intents and purposes, it was a part of a living being, and it literally, from what I can see, just dissolved it.
We have to make it coalesce again.
Does
so
anybody
it goes
have
away.
divine magic?
Oh, thank God, one of the ones here does.
Should
Two of them.
My
Oh, yeah, that's
finger
right.
is raised.
I would try
I didn't see that. My bad.
divine against it and see what happens.
I saw these two hands over here. I didn't see.
Actually, can I try something?
Of course. You can try whatever you want, whenever you want.
Okay, so this thing does shadow damage. This is what I'm
What about his cloak?
This thing, is it doing shadow damage? Is that what's happening here?
You're not sure. You guys haven't actually been touched by it. A couple
Fuck
of
it,
you were,
I'll
but
touch it. I'm gonna put Cloak of Death on, and I'll fucking touch it.
okay.
That's what I...
All right. So you activate your Cloak of Death, and your body shrouds itself in a shadowy veil. And you step forward a little bit more, and you just reaching out a hand for it, or you're going to take a full step in?
Fucking full send, put step into it.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm so scared.
It's either gonna
question.
fuck suck or it's gonna be awesome.
Again, with Shadow Reach, seeing something, would it be possible to punch him out of it? Basically, Shadow Reach my hand in front of him if I start seeing that it's doing something to him.
Yes.
Try.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason why you couldn't reach your hand through and push.
Okay.
It would, require a strength check to see how far you could push him backwards. But yeah, as far as the base mechanics go, absolutely.
Cool.
I like the way he said that, though.
That's a 36 versus Fortitude.
Oh,
Probably should have tied the rope to him before he walked in there.
The rope might have just.
Yeah, but 5 feet of rope as opposed to a tree.
Fair.
So,
Oh God.
you take your step in, and you feel yourself completely tense up. And you very much get the feeling that if your Cloak of Shadows wasn't on right now, you would be hurting, notably.
Well, at least I'm not, right?
Oh god.
You take 1 point of shadow damage.
Okay.
I'll leave it with my cloak.
And you can feel...
I was rolling
Okay,
over
so I
some
heal
cards
1
to see
point
if
of
I
damage.
was going to, and I rolled
And
less than
you're,
what I was hoping. So
you
yes, I am going
past
to
what your cloak can heal.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You take 1 point of shadow damage.
Okay.
And you feel your cloak falter.
Other option.
Okay, well, I'll take a step fucking back.
And your cloak stabilizes around you as soon as you step back out again, and you do in fact heal that 1 point of shadow damage from your cloak.
Okay, now I gotta reflex. Damn it.
I want to purging flames.
Okay.
So is this something that it's got a 30-foot range. There's no area, so is that like something that I shoot out of my hand, or is it something that I'm just looking? Where does it come from?
This is more of a like you hold your hand out and a spot within 30 feet of you
Okay.
erupts in a
So
divine flame.
it's like wherever I point, it's directional.
Yes.
It's not like a meteor that comes from the sky.
Correct.
Perfect.
A jet of divine flame from underneath them, or
And so this
explodes
is-
around them if they're in the air.
So this is 100%. We are 100% sure this is. Yes, it is. So it'll be radiant damage.
Okay.
I am actually going to use one of my lucks and re-roll.
Okay.
That was worse. And I have to use the second roll, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so that's fine. I was just confirming that. So that is going to be a
Could make one more survival, one more nature for me right
12 against the wall's fortitude.
now. Okay. So you blast a burst of divine flame into there, and the wall recoils a slight bit, and then a tendril lashes out directly at you.
Oh, dear.
Can I make an attempt to block it?
Using
Just being like in the fucking movies and diving in front of it like a potato?
you're one to try to dive in front of it.
Yeah. I'm still sustaining my cloak, so maybe I can take it.
You are sustaining your cloak. Do you have any skills or anything that could help you with this? Any powers or anything?
No, it looks like I can take a bit of the damage for him, though.
Okay.
Motherfuckers.
Well, this will be 47 versus armor.
Ouch.
Ooh,
Holy shit.
Yeah, that hits.
that's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh no.
Here we go.
That's gonna fucking hurt.
That is 28 shadow damage.
Jesus.
So take 24 then.
I take.
So you only
24.
take 24 instead of 28.
Cool.
Hawthorn's going to take some of the damage for you.
Thank you.
Brett said I'm holding my cloak, so it's not gonna hurt me at all either.
God damn. If
Don't piss off the fucking shadow.
If he hadn't
We
taken
should
the 4
fucking
extra
sleep.
points off, I would have been bloody.
This thing's just hailing.
So that will be one wound for you, though,
Took over a quarter of your points.
Yep.
in a single hit. Roll a d8.
Oh,
Hey, once you get back up to the surface, I can heal those.
This one's the D8, right?
that's what
I
you
can also heal you a little bit.
I can too. I'm not gonna make
7.
healing touch.
All right. You have Foggy Brain. You take a -3 to learn skills.
Oh dear.
Sadness.
I'm gonna put up.
Well, here, we'll go ahead and do it
All
real
skills
fast.
or just learn skills?
Learn skills.
Oh, okay.
Since it is a minor, I can use Absorb Pain to have him regain 1d6 plus my primary modifier health.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Enjoy 10 health.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
I take 1d6 shadow damage. Oh look, I heal 4 damage.
So I still have the wound.
It's
though,
a,
Fuck you, I have a
still
cloak.
the wound, yes.
That takes a few.
It's a nice combo with that Cloak of Death.
Do
I
enjoy
know,
that
that's
have
why I
Foggy Brain?
chose it.
Yeah.
So could I immediately?
It's literally free heals.
Could I
for 2
just do a healing
people.
check on myself?
Yeah.
What's the DC that I have to
Wait,
beat?
when I do this,
15.
when I take shadow damage to myself, does that add the modifier?
Yes.
Okay, so I actually heal 8, but still.
I rolled a 10, and I
that's
have
weird.
a +5 for healing.
Weird to think that I have to
So
hurt
how's that
myself more to
You
gain.
heal.
Okay.
Meets
Oh,
beats,
God.
baby.
It doesn't make sense.
I felt hungover for a brief moment.
You
Oh
did.
God.
I felt very shadowy.
I feel like I need a Gatorade in a cold shower.
I haven't felt like that.
Oh no.
Since
Stupid scream.
I got the arm.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
Really quick, do
I'm
my
like
like Healing Touch and Rune of Thunder that I just got for Chandler, can I use those? Can I infuse those onto? Can I infuse any of my spells onto stuff as a Chandler, or is it
Yep.
for? Okay, I didn't know if it was specific like runes, like quote unquote
no,
runes.
it reads your features.
Do you want to
So
know my roll now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Natural 20 for survival.
Okay.
Did
So
you
for
mark that
27.
Perfect.
And then a 13 plus 7 for nature, so a dirty 20.
Okay.
For that one, I'm going to add that X to...
I like that.
So
Dirty
between
20.
those, you were actually able to also speed up production of the forge,
Mm-hmm.
and set it up so that it's going to be notably better than just a.
Pile of rocks.
Yep.
That makes a somewhat circular shape.
Correct. This will be able to actually directionally heat things, so you're going to be in a much better spot, especially if you need to heat something like a bowl with something inside it. You're going to be in a good spot.
How long has it been?
All said and
Completely.
done, they've been gone for about half an hour.
Wrong, said and done.
So, you guys are saying this thing is stronger than it was before?
Yeah. Should we leave it alone, you think?
Well, after what it did to my wing there, I don't want to touch it. That's just me. After what it just did to you, I really don't want to touch it.
Well, last time
Considering it
we
literally
pushed back
burned through my
and it
ability to heal
fell less
shadow damage.
into like a entity of some sort,
Yeah.
and the bubble disbanded and turned into that entity last time. That was what we were trying to do again. I think.
Yeah. Do you think I should try and summon another skeleton and send it in?
I mean, it worked
No.
a lot.
I really don't,
Okay.
No? Okay.
because it is.
I don't think it's a good idea, considering, again, I heal shadow damage and I still took damage.
And you don't know what happens if you send something in there that is an ally. The magic of it, the shadow of it, could end up possessing it, and then we are now just. I don't know how your channeling works with your necromancing abilities,
I mean,
but
so it only has 10 HP and at 20 speed.
that's the base level.
Yeah.
But if that is actually a creature, because remember we shrunk that down and basically formed the creature that
Right.
could essentially possess the creature, and then we are now having to fight said creature. And the gentleman, our tree friend here, who heals Shadow,
Right.
was only able to recover 1 health from stepping into it, and so
Sure, but last time I did send the skeleton in. I think the worst that's going to happen is it's going to melt like the wing.
Unless it gets pissed off knowing who sent it.
I mean, it's up to you.
Possible.
If you want to send it in, that's fine. I'm going to take... Where are we at right now?
You're about 20 feet from the...
Cool, I'm going to take 20 feet backwards.
Okay.
Are there like hand-sized rocks around?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up 3 of them. And
Okay.
I'm gonna infuse my Rune of Thunder on them.
Cool. It will take some time.
Okay.
How much does your Rune of Thunder cost?
2 magic.
Okay. So I believe that will take you 2 minutes for each one.
Okay.
I believe it's 1 point or 1 minute per point of magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 minutes, 6 magic.
I'm going to look at Raya and see what do you think? Do you
Well,
think we
I've
should-
never been here before,
Well,
but
sure.
this certainly seems beyond anything that we're capable of fighting right now.
Okay, so come back later.
That seems like a... You said there's more cities up top?
Mm-hmm.
It might be worthwhile to visit those first.
Okay. It's just the anvil is here. So,
Where was the anvil?
it's up the hill in the shadow.
So we go down to like a courtyard, and then it goes back up to where...
In the temple?
Yes. Can we see if it moved back? We couldn't see it from where we were, right?
No.
We only were able to see it once we got down into the city. That's right.
Well, once the
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm. Shadow pulled back.
skeleton got up,
yeah.
Yeah.
was when you were able to see the anvil.
I'm happy to wait if we want to wait. Check out the other cities and then come back here. I'm assuming you don't need production to start immediately.
No, of course not.
Okay.
I will, for this business venture, I will happily come back in. You want me to come back in a week? I'll be back in a week. You want me back in 3 days? I'll be back in 3 days.
Okay.
If the other cities are anything like the first one we encountered, it might weaken whatever's down here if we...
True. And
Disband
if
the
we
other
wait long
3.
enough too, it might also kind of go back to sleep.
Yeah, catch it by surprise again.
It also depends on how much shadow this thing has influenced the island, because the more work we do on said island, the more awake it may become. I mean,
True.
yeah, I say we go check out the other cities, but if this thing has possessed the whole island, whatever work Idham has been doing up top, besides us being down here, I don't think this thing is falling back asleep.
Yeah, no.
Until
Probably not. I don't think it'll wake up more, right? That's not the feeling I got.
No, you got the feeling that it is wide awake now.
Okay, so it's not going to wake up more.
Okay.
So-
Can I check and see if this feels like it was connected to the what we fought in the city?
Sure.
Shadow?
Yeah.
I'm going to start walking back up to the pool.
I thought that way too.
15?
Okay. You do get the feeling that while it certainly feels more awake and alert than it did before, it also doesn't feel quite as immense as it did last time you touched it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can head out and leave.
Alright. So you all take your path back, end up through the water, re-dry Azazul's wings.
Yeah. Prestidigitation.
Bad thing for the 18th time.
And you head back to the clearing.
Yeah. No?
I'm not going back to clear.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stay right outside the door, and I'm gonna sit down, and I'm going to pull out the book that I still have, and I'm gonna pull out the Staff of Vanguard.
Okay. So the rest of you begin the trek back to the clearing. What are you gonna do?
Come back to this.
Okay. So then, a short bit later, the rest of you arrive at the clearing, and you are quite impressed with the work that Idham, a capybara, and 3 ghosts have been able to accomplish in the last little bit.
I've been doing work. Holy cow!
The capybara has amassed a small pile of sticks that is actually taller than the capybara and larger than the capybara.
Good job.
Good kitty.
There is a it's crude for sure, but looks to be well-functioning forge, as there is a flame lit in there, and it is roaring away nice heat. Did you get the tarps up, or did you get the clearing?
I got the clearing. I would have been focused on still chopping down more trees for wood
Cool.
supply.
Does Hawthorn have a panic attack?
The clearing has quadrupled in size.
Good job, you did.
There is definitely enough room to be able to suspend all 3 of the tarps, and some room to grow more if you needed to. And there is quite the log collection for the forge as well.
Well,
Quite impressive, the amount that they were able to accomplish in these last 45 minutes or so.
are you guys just hiding it?
Well, we weren't able to get it. So, the thing down there is much stronger now than it used to be.
Okay.
But it's also... So, it's more awake. It was asleep before. But it's a little less stronger. So, I think that if we fight the other things on the island, it'll weaken it and we can go back. And then we can get it.
In the cities.
Okay. Alright. Well, Captain,
Yes?
what are your plans next?
Well, I still have more cargo that I need to deliver, especially with what we liberated last night.
Can I make a request for some supplies to bring back for us?
Certainly.
As much as I enjoy my makeshift forge, some supplies to make an actual one would be preferred.
Give me a list and I'll procure it for you.
Very well. When do you all plan to leave?
Tonight.
Perfect.
I will see you off. I will get the story of what happened from these people. Thank you for your ghost's help. It has, as you can see, been
I
fruitful.
see you made good work of them. Good.
Number 3 especially didn't get squished.
You're not cutting an ectoplasm.
You're not
Well-
keeping the ghost, asking to see if they can still help? I thought that was what you wanted them to
I have no space for all of my work right now.
I thought you wanted the ghosts. Never mind. I'll stop.
No, I didn't want them to stay forever. I want them to be on the ship.
Okay. Thought you grew out accustomed to number 3. Big number 3, my lord.
No. Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
My apologies.
Number 3, my lord. Number 3. Shrek.
Alright, well, I believe that you all can probably head out. I don't think we need you for the moment.
How long would it take for you to get those supplies? Or a list of supplies? Would it just a visit to a port?
Yeah, we can have them back 3 days, easily,
Okay.
depending on exactly how long the list you write me and whether I can find it all in port, but shouldn't be an issue.
Does your crew help fight?
They can.
If we say, have you guys recounted some of the details from?
Yeah.
If we say clear all the surrounding ruins, lessen the power of whatever it is that's down there. Maybe we can have some assistance in clearing out the town.
Certainly.
underground and maybe even use some of that as another base.
Certainly. That will be... I can absolutely commit my crew to aiding in clearing this out. The profit is worth it.
I think it'll be profitable for all of us.
I agree.
So, 7 days?
7 days, if that's what you want. I can be back with supplies in 3.
It might not be bad.
3 towns in 3 days.
We could do 2 and 3.
How
probably.
do we know how big this island is? How long it would probably take us to explore the rest of it?
It'd probably, best guess, I mean, you might get lucky and find the towns quickly. It would probably take you another 2 days of searching to have completed searching the
Okay.
whole island. If you get lucky, you might find them quick. You might be done by tomorrow afternoon. But
Right.
it will, to scour, it will take
Okay.
2 days.
How about we call it in the middle? You all return here in 5 days.
Certainly.
Find some cargo to
How's your food?
Yep.
Rations.
appropriate.
Oh, we shall.
Need some.
No, I don't need to eat. I just want to make sure that if he's saying 5 days, you have
That's
enough.
7
But I guess
rations.
you could also just pillage the island
Yeah.
for food as well.
I'm sure we could go fishing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, without...
Mm-hmm.
You guys are confident in your capabilities to survive here off of what you have, quote-unquote, indefinitely.
We still have a day to make a list.
Yeah, sorry, I was just metagaming quietly over here in the corner.
I was telling you that in character.
I'm not technically there.
I thought you came back.
He's back
That's
with
what I
the
heard.
ones.
Okay.
Felix, what are you doing?
I'm going to put the book to the side.
Okay.
Damn. I have to make these decisions by that.
If you don't like it, then you don't have to make that decision.
So far, I've based every decision that I've made off of percentile dice, and they're not hitting what I want. So, I'm doing what I want, doing it this way. I'm actually, I said I put the book to the side. I'm actually just going to hold the staff out in my palms.
You feel the staff resonating more than you have felt it since you left the school.
Are you a magical being?
Yes.
Was it you who showed me her when I arrived in Sypetia?
Yes.
Would it be a stretch to just let me see her?
And as
No.
you close your eyes, she appears before you. Smiling, halfway crooked out of the right corner of her mouth. Eyes twinkling.
Can I reach out for her?
You can. And she reaches back towards you. And your fingertips just barely touch.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Tell me what to do.
I can't. That would be selfish.
It doesn't hurt to be selfish every now and then.
I'm dead.
But if there's a way to bring you back,
Of course there is. It's always been a way.
can this object help with that?
Haven't the foggiest. That stick might know. Maybe if you lick it, it'll tell you its secrets.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, that's. You've seen me do worse, so.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm not the only one that was thinking it.
No, not even close.
So.
I don't want to know the fuck you're thinking.
No, you don't.
Alright. How often will I get to do this?
It depends.
On the stick, right?
Depends on how often you ask. And with that, she is going to fade away softly. The last thing to go is her fingertips leading yours.
What time of day is it?
A little before noon.
Cool. I'm going to put the staff down on the other side, and I'm going to pick up the book and read for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Is this doing anything?
I'll get you the information you're getting from the book.
Cool. Are you still on me, or are you going back to them? After 2 hours, let me just say this. After 2 hours, I will slowly walk back to
Okay.
the rest of the group.
What do you guys want to do over the next couple of hours right now? / through the noon and afternoon, evening,
Improve
before
camp.
the riot leaves.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought.
Improve camp. I mean, we've cut down enough trees for a while now. Just general upkeep and
Yeah, especially if you
smoothing
don't
the
need
ground.
to use the forge itself for major smithing right now. You've got quite a few trees.
Probably clear for tents and stuff like that.
Upkeep, smooth ground.
Okay.
I would probably move some sand in just for softness of like a walking path.
That makes sense.
I'd like everybody, not you, to make 2 survival and 2 nature checks. Ooh, 20.
Do we take the better of the two, or of the...
No, just we'll get all numbers.
Okay, gotcha. So, okay,
You said 2 survival, 2
2 nature.
Yeah.
Should I take the numbers or
Hawthorn, what did you get?
for survival? We got a. Oh wait, what are my bonuses? Son of a bitch. Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, survival is 14 and
Survival
19.
and nature.
Okay.
You said nature, Phil?
Yep.
Nature 17 and 13.
Okay. Idham?
So I got a 13 and a 15 for my survival,
Okay.
and then I got 2 natural 20s for my nature.
Nice.
So that's 4 natural 20s in my green boxes. So I get a +1 to one of those skills, right?
You do. And
my
then go
choice?
ahead and... Yep, of your choice.
Get
And
rid of
then
the
go ahead and-
X's.
Do you have any natural ones in that box? Because I think if you get the 3 green, you can also take away the natural ones, right?
You could, but
All of them are above 3 or above. So
yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna add 1 to my
Did you
religion.
roll all those natural 20s tonight?
I
On
rolled
your
a
nature
few.
checks? On all your
Maybe
nature
you're
checks?
gonna-
I haven't.
No, I rolled 1 natural 20 on my survival and then 2 on my nature tonight.
But all of those came from tonight, or did you already have one?
I already had 2 in the learned skills
Gotcha.
from previous nights.
Yes.
How do I add 1 to it? Because it just says equal religion. Do I go to the worksheet?
go to
Yeah,
worksheet,
go
yeah.
to worksheet, and then there's a miscellaneous. Go ahead, just pop it into there.
Perfect.
What did you get?
What'd you get, Xander?
9 and 7 for my survival, and 23 and 16 for my nature.
Okay.
You played the shelter.
I got
so
22
well.
and 15 survival, and
Thanks.
13 and nat 20 for nature.
Okay. And Azazel got a nat 20 and a 21 for survival.
Nice.
Jesus,
This is gonna
Jimmy,
be awesome.
Nailing the shelter shit.
This is going to be the best looking
I'm-
tropical base
I'm
bait in
so
6
glad
hours
you guys
ever.
were able to protect my brother. I said I'm so glad they were able to protect you on your
He's
shelter.
over here tripping.
And an
like,
18 and
face
21
planters.
for nature.
He's just leaning up against your capybara. He's like, I'm just gonna go pick twigs.
You're
I lived on my own for a year. I know how to
Just
do
messing
stuff.
with you.
Yeah, were you
Sound
the
like
bachelor with dishes all over the kitchen?
You still lived in the city for a year.
Let's point out. Just don't go in the sand. There's a bunch of daggers over there. You might cut yourself up.
And a little bit of glass, right?
Exactly.
You'll find the one little bit of glass when you trip and land on
Hey,
it.
I may trip and fall over how to set up my tent, but I can tell you what that tree is, and that berry.
Hurt is what they are.
Yes.
So over the course of the next couple of hours, this camp is looking nice. You've got a nice little living area over there with a full cooking area set up. You've got the tarps are up and ready, so you've got plenty of dry space. You cleared out the brush itself, replaced some sand walkways. You guys made quite. And when Felix, you arrived back, this place has definitely been being built for a couple of days now. Is your first thought as you walk in with the amount of natural 20s that we all rolled in those sets?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice work.
In fact, some of the trees are getting tied together up top so that you get some nice shade for good bits of it, and 4 stories up where the tops of the trees are.
We need to make a list of supplies we want the riot to get. It'll be back in 5 days.
Okay.
We got some time.
Explore the island for 2, and then go to the cities for 3 days.
Magic potions might be.
We might have to pay them for those.
That is fine.
Alright.
Just write it off as a work expense. I will give her a portion of part of my. But that might be something.
Okay. You're the one who knows more about the needs of the camp than I do.
I know we have lanterns, but do we want torches, or do we just want to keep with those?
Torches would be helpful.
Well, torches, you got enough wood, you can make them.
Yeah.
I guess
we
that's
can-
fair.
But we might need some. I might need some clothes.
Mr.
She's
Ripped
the lady
Pants
you
over
need to give a
here.
list to.
Yeah.
Not ripped pants.
I'm just letting you know.
I know.
I will
Thanks.
make a list, and we can hand it to her.
Perfect.
So, what kind of clothing do you need? Just basic,
I would say thin clothing.
thin clothing?
Yeah, I mean, I can fashion something out of what I have left because I clearly.
You sure you don't want to look like this?
You don't want a loincloth.
I mean, if I'm in this form, it's nice and breezy down there. So maybe because a little bit of swamp cooler down there. But
Do we want more rations?
I mean,
I think we can.
Can I get an extra stoneworking kit? I'm assuming I have one my own,
Yeah.
but a second one.
A stoneworking kit?
Yeah, like a stonemason's kit. Just so I can have an extra or train one of you guys
Good
or
point.
somebody. I already added the forge to the list.
a sewing kit.
Portable forge,
Sewing
probably.
Because then I can take
Did you
the
want
cloth.
a full forge, or did you want the pieces to assemble?
Pieces
A
to
forge
assemble.
go. Perfect.
That would probably be much easier to.
Do you have forging tools? Because you'll need those as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a basic, hammer, chisel, etc., but you don't have a full forge equipment.
Okay.
So equipment to go with said forge. I would say we probably want some storage. some
We could-
waterproof storage.
That's fair. But I mean, we could technically.
It'd be pretty hard to make barrels out of what we have right now, I bet.
Doable for sure.
Before you said
challenging,
water
yes,
storage,
and time
I was just thinking we have excess wood that we could make a makeshift storage shed or something. But after you said that, that's why I
You
stopped.
don't want to get mortar wet before you're ready to cement it.
No, that's fair. You know more about that. I am more for the theatric side of things, and
Well, you all would be potentially all, anyone with a high enough craft would certainly be capable of making a barrel or the like. It certainly is time and labor intensive, and
Right.
the question would become, where do you want to spend your time? Do you want to make a barrel, or do you want to explore the...
Right.
if I'm never here for a session, I will be making a barrel.
Okay.
It's his pet project.
Exactly.
Just randomly pop up in the world. There's a
Are
barrel.
you making like a buttload-sized barrel?
So
or...
think the emote from Sea of Thieves. I would like to use that as a disguise.
Got it.
Done.
Just solid
There's
steak.
just legs.
Yes. Cardboard box.
As also, is there anything you need?
But we can
No,
ask
I'm-
for chests too.
Quite set.
Waterproof.
Yeah.
Just, I mainly said barrel
mean-
because
Some of this
Yeah.
I
stuff,
just put
as a
waterproof
list of
storage.
something, yeah.
So
Works, yeah.
and it
barrels
doesn't
are
have
easier to ship
Yeah.
than chests.
Some of this stuff
Yep.
doesn't necessarily have to be procured legally
Oh yeah.
because we have a partnership. They might have certain things on the said ship right now.
I am always good for
Do we want
Some-
I'll make
cloth?
anything work.
appropriation.
You've got a sewing kit, right? I asked for a sewing kit.
You did ask for a sewing kit. I don't have one, but
Did-
just cloth.
Oh, yeah, because I can make.
So what it's sounding
things.
like is you want the basic necessities in order to make a settlement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Done.
All right.
This won't be the first time.
Do
Oh.
you have?
Curious about that later.
I'm a little concerned about that.
Do you have anything on your ship right now that you could part ways with to help with this getting the start on it now?
We could part with a couple of water barrels. We don't have too many of them on hand because most of the crew doesn't require liquids.
Like I said, if you
But
can part ways with them. If not, it's
when we gave you the starting
Fucking
sets
tackle might not be most.
here, we don't need much in the way of land requirements.
That's fair.
And the other thing, Alchemist's kit. It might be a little hard to procure. It doesn't need to be right away, but
You want to know?
preferably sooner than later.
Should probably have
I'll see what I can get for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything
What did
fancy.
Perske say?
He said
I
that.
feel like you probably might have one on the ship being the fucking creeper.
Hawthorn. Did you need anything?
Not necessarily, no. I'm good.
Okay.
Like a book from the damned?
You don't want any fertilizer?
No, I think I'm good on the fertilizer. Thanks for keeping up with me. I had them last weekend.
Is flint and steel a thing? Never mind, not necessarily.
Yeah, but that's you all have it. That too.
I mean, if
Yeah,
she
I forgot
happens
about
to find any information on a Sophia Everglade, that would be great. But I'm not,
I'll reach out to some contacts.
You can ask about your friend.
Not at the moment.
How hard would it be for you to get a sunrod?
Shouldn't be too challenging.
A
We do need
sunrod?
some light for exploring.
Oh.
Some better light
Sorry.
than just lanterns.
Or
Some-
his hands.
Something magical that we don't rely on our
I'm not
own.
going down in the cave with him until I
Ether
get
for.
sunglasses. So I don't blind myself.
Dude, we were just down there and you were fine.
And then how hard would it be to make like a
Oh, okay.
sleigh? like a not like I know you have like a sled on here, but like a smaller one that we could run through the forest with.
A basic drag sled?
Yeah.
That'd be relatively easy.
Okay.
Could
A
you
couple
just
hours of
modify a
work.
canoe? Because my brother and I can make you a canoe.
We are good
We
at
could
modifications.
Modify it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make something simple like that, couple hours.
Just
would
something to
work.
move things across the island.
Yeah.
in case-
Yeah. Drag sled. Couple
Cool.
hours,
we
if
we
even
can
that.
make that for you.
Perfect.
I'm assuming. modifying a boat.
Yeah,
We could make-
assuming you want to destroy a boat.
No, like we could make a rowboat and modify said rowboat. It doesn't have to be super big.
I mean,
You
even
could also
just
just explicitly make the sled.
That too.
yeah, a simple drag sled like this would be easier to just make on your
Oh,
own than try to make a.
I did like Gwyneira's idea of just more cloth. We do appreciate the shade provisions you have given us, but they're all being used. We do need some extra for just miscellaneous.
Of course.
Clothes.
Look, my good sir. They're not always needed.
He's rocking the cloth.
I'm literally rocking like Hulk shorts.
No, but you were complaining about clothes, and I'm just saying.
No, I wasn't really complaining about clothes. More so the fact that I was complaining. It's more so that I'm not always in the buff. Because when I change back, it's very bright down there.
It's very orange.
So you've given Raya the list, and if something comes up between now and you guys think of something else, we can add to this.
Okay.
As can do sending.
Yes, that too. But also, in between sessions, if you
Yep.
guys come up with something over the next week, you go, oh, we should really do that, we can add.
Take a
But
look at
yes,
some of the stuff on.
You,
Azazel can also
Well, I was looking
communicate
at the list.
telepathically.
we have just 1,000 feet of rope, right?
I have a little bit, but yeah, we have the.
But yes.
1,000 should be plenty to do a lot of things.
Can we get an extendable bridge or like a ladder or something?
They have extendable bridges
Magic.
that went nowhere. Literally left it in the house and had no purpose for it ever again.
Yep.
Pretty much.
No, actually, I don't think I left it at the house. I think I pretty much left it on him because I had to carry weight to
Yeah.
Yep.
mess with it.
I guess we could probably build a ladder bridge with the wood and stuff we have. Or, I mean, yeah, whatever.
Alright, so you all pass off the list, and you all bid adieu to Raya and the Raya as she and the 6 ghosts return to their rowboat, leaving you still with one. So you've got something.
Do you think we should... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Return to the ship. And you guys get ready to settle down for another evening and night. You do a little more tidying up, a little work on it, and anything in particular before you all go to sleep?
I think we should move the rowboat off the
I already
shoreline.
pulled it off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We pulled it into the
I-
shoreline last night.
Okay. My apologies. I wasn't sure if that was one that they used to go back and forth with.
They use their own.
Okay. Never mind. I think I'm going to meditate on the staff again.
Okay.
Not speak to it, just meditate on it.
Okay.
Prayer.
Make an Arcana check. Make a Religion check.
I'm going to use another luck because I'm going to fall asleep, so might as well.
That's fair.
7.
Okay.
Can I also add a bardic inspiration to that?
Sure.
No, sorry, 8.
8.
Was
Okay.
my new number.
What are you?
I'm just general
General
prayer. It's nothing specific tonight.
Cool.
It's the same fucking number.
You feel pleased.
Good day's work. Happy.
Can I burn another luck?
Sure. I'll allow it.
It's just burning all the luck right now.
You don't want me to, it's fine, I won't.
No, it's alright.
Give me something beside the 7. God damn you, motherfucker. I rolled 2 7s and a 5.
Oh no!
But that's alright.
It's okay, I rolled a 4.
I gave myself bardic inspiration, so 7 plus 6 is 13, so it's a 17 to Arcana.
Okay. What are you going for exactly?
Just seeing if I can pull any other visions, not necessarily of my friend, but of this being's past life.
Okay.
A vision, basically.
You get a headache and a double nosebleed.
Damn.
And some blood starts to trickle out of your
Oh
ear.
no.
It said,
And
"Fuck
your
off,
brain
fuck
feels
off."
a little overloaded. You're not quite sure what you just saw. You saw something, but
So I had like foggy brain times 100.
Your brain itched.
you concussed.
I broke my brain.
In fact, you straight hemorrhaged a little.
Are you
Did I
drooling
turn
a
into
little?
Cav for a minute? Did my wisdom literally go to a negative?
Would I see this as I'm getting up from my prayer and going to bed?
Yeah.
Would I see his
You
blood?
just walk past
Just
and be like,
convulsing.
he's
Are you
possessed.
okay? I'll cast whatever healing.
Do I take any hit points from that?
You don't.
Okay. My brain is just swelling 10 times bigger. So much knowledge!
Brainy hurts.
Healing hands.
Wish I had brain
Okay.
to feel that pain.
And so you're able to seal it up pretty easily. He didn't actually take any damage from it. Although he is still hurt, so yeah, you can
Yeah.
still give him some
Only a
help.
slight hemorrhage.
Yeah.
How many health points do I get?
Eight.
8? Cool. I'm up to
And does that doesn't do anything for wounds, does it?
It does not.
Cool.
understand.
Is it rolling really well now?
Every time I've rolled after when I'm not checking, it's been 19 and 18. So when I actually roll to do a check, it's 6, 9. So as he heals me, I will just pass out from my brain almost exploded.
All right.
Not even an attempt to read tonight.
Not
you
worth
all
it.
settle in for your next night's rest, ending your
I was gonna try and meditate and try and converse with Volkus.
Okay.
I'm in focus. What's happening?
Pretty much.
Are you meditating
Roll over
with
literature.
your capybara?
Here are
Trying to make it levitate.
It's soft and fluffy.
14.
Okay.
1, 2.
So you reach out, and
Stack of
right
letters.
now you feel an emptiness. And typically, even if Volkus wasn't going to talk, you could still feel Volkus. But at this moment, you feel a specific lack of Volkus.
Ooh, that's not a good scene.
Alright.
What alignment is Wolcus?
I want to say Volkus is lawful good.
Do you tell us about this?
I haven't actually told anyone that Volkus spoke to me on my adventures before
Okay.
the meeting. I probably will, since it's kind of prevalent that this is kind of the
Yeah, mostly
the
it.
goddess that's
Lawful good, yep.
over.
Honestly, I'm just curious if other gods are missing as well.
That's kind of why
Say
I'm trying
other
to
gods are
commune.
If they are, yeah.
That's right.
Lack of emptiness.
The fact
You
that
haven't
you're-
had any issues.
No.
The fact that you're on the island.
He's running 5G right
I'm
now.
not. I'm not attempting to talk to the god either.
That's fair.
I'm just merely praying to
So
it.
if he's running 5G, what did I just run?
Negative.
Dial up with no trying to
My
run
brother,
Wi-Fi
man, you were just in
dial-up.
a coma for 3 years and tried to run a marathon.
Right out of the hospital bed, just doink on the starting line.
Perfect. That's what I love about myself.
All right.
Balls to the wall.
So you all settle down for the night. And that is where we'll end tonight's session. Thanks for watching our Pillars of Sypetia video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out our other campaign going on right now, the Library of Taba. We're a pretty great group over there, and we look forward to seeing you in both places. Thanks for watching again. Tune in next time.